Second, did you notice the urgency of Jesus? Jesus is walking along the beach. He calls them and they come. He never breaks stride. He doesn't slow down. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't beg them. Please, guys, come, please, please. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come on, guys. None of that. Nothing. He's walking. And in that moment, in that heartbeat of a moment, James and John, Peter and Andrew will decide, and they'll decide right then whether or not to come or stay, whether their follower will be left behind, literally where they will live or they will die. They're making that decision in that moment. You remember the story of Zacchaeus? Zacchaeus climbs up a tree so he can get a better view of Jesus. Jesus stops under the tree and says, I'm going to your house to have lunch. I'd like for you to be there. In that moment, Zacchaeus has to decide, do I hang on to the tree or do I let go? Do I go down or do I stay here? Because what we miss from that story is the very first line of that chapter that says Jesus was passing through. Jesus is passing through. He's not going to stay, not going to hesitate, not going to wait. Now, here's why that's important to some of you. Some of you have been thinking that you would call Jesus when you're ready to talk. That you have had this nagging ache that you needed to do something. You know you have needed to respond to the gospel, that there's some decision that you need to make. And you said, I don't think over the weekend, or I'll do it next week. And you think that because you're thinking about it, that you will be the one to call the next meeting. You don't initiate the conversation with Jesus. He comes to you. And he doesn't wait. You come or you stay. You follow or you're left behind. And you'll make that decision in this moment.